modeling, here it goes. So we're going to make a little written plan here. So we just had our coaching on topic, and we have the choice between this chart or this chart.
Mm-hmm.
Which one do you think you want to use?
That one.
This one? Okay, so it's the BIR report.
What does that stand for?
Behavior Incident Report.
Oh, okay.
Perfect, right?
They are, yep.
I think it'll be good and easy for you.
Yeah, it will be, because I can check it and then add notes.
Yep. And even if you don't have the time to like add the notes right away, you can just centers,
Mm-hmm.
and just make sure that we get all the data in there,
Mm-hmm.
so we can figure out what this trigger is.
Okay.
Function. So during our modeling, we have two options here. We can watch a video about a kid having a meltdown,
Mm-hmm.
taking a toy, or we can do some live modeling with some other peers of yours.
Video.
To do video. Okay. And then, so while we watch this video and we take some data collection notes, how do you going to participate? Like if you have a question or a comment,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to just speak it? Do you want to pause the video?
Yeah, but if there's something I want to talk about, we could pause it.
Okay.
How does that sound?
You just let me know how you can pause it?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep.
Okay. So we're going to watch a video and collect some data just for practice
Okay.
on this kid.
Okay. Do I need a pen too? I didn't do it.
I think you have a Coke? Wow!
All right, well done. All right. So this is the kid right here that we're gonna watch.
Okay.
I think you have a Coke?
Okay, that was short.
Did he just take the toy from her at the beginning? Because that's the part I missed. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have a Coke?
She pulls it out and wait for it. Find where you can get it. There he goes. A little familiar, huh? So if you were just gonna fill this out really quickly,
Mm-hmm.
which one would you pick on the problem behavior?
Disruption. Well, he's aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
And disruptive. He's disrupting her play.
So it says the
Throwing it
most intrusive.
Aggression,
Okay,
I would say.
good. And then location of the incident, just circle 1,
Do you want me to check?
which was the
this?
playground.
Or okay. Playground.
Mhm. The activity.
Activity time was outdoor play.
Mm-hmm. And then others involved.
Teacher
Mhm.
and peer.
Mm-hmm. And then his possible motivation.
Changes that item.
Yeah. And then the strategy or consequence, it says circle all that apply. So what was that consequence at the end?
Well, she was verbal with him, and then she
Mhm.
tried to give him redirection,
Mm-hmm.
and then she had to remove him from the activity.
Mm-hmm. And did he end up with the car?
No.
And remove the item.
Where's that? I removed the item.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He didn't get family talk, he didn't get to remove from the class.
Mm-hmm.
Time school staff,
Yeah.
school guidance.
Well, she had to pull him aside, but then they cut the video off, so I'm
Mhm.
guessing that he was going to have some support staff with him while throwing his tantrum.
Yeah, but we can't guess.
You can't guess.
Right. So a good thing on this, just using the sheet, it seems like you just watch the tantrum. You could write down as you go, and then fill this in, so that we have a stack of these, or you have a stack of these, at the end of the day, where you can reflect on that page of what were the positives, what were the negatives. I keep saying on a lot. And able to look at this information and say,
And
okay,
notice
every
until you
time
figured it out.
she was aggressive. Every time aggressive. And
Right.
she was trying to get a toy, and she got time with another adult.
Mhm.
And that's what we're going to get down to the bottom of. The thing on the skill set rubric, if you look at it, it says collect. Did I give you a copy? I did. After each hour. So, and if it looks over to the right where it says met, or as the behavior happens at least 2 times a day. So if she only has 1 tantrum in a day, we want to write down a positive report
Mhm.
as well. So you have 1 negative, 1 positive.
Mhm.
But if she's throwing those 2 negative tantrums, we need to make sure we get them. So at least 2 times a day. How do you think you remember to get those 2 done? In a crazy day with 21 kids.
Mhm. Well, it's if she is having a tantrum, it will spark my memory.
Mm-hmm.
If she is not, I need to put like a positive
Mm-hmm.
report page somewhere. So it reminds me. If I have it on a clipboard, I think.
Right here.
That's it. Okay. Yeah.
That's all you need to do, I would
Okay.
say. And you'll have these. I made
Yeah.
a stack. We just had to figure out how you want this top part to be.
Mhm.
And that's the score of the day. So, thinking back to data collecting, a suggestion would be, if she has that tantrum, get it done right away.
Mhm.
And we need to let this other teacher know in your classroom, all the other teachers, you know what, when Sonnet has a tantrum, I need you to take over the class for 5 minutes after she does, so that I can write down these notes right away.
Mhm.
Because you'll go back and say I'm going to do it at lunchtime. You might forget, okay, what exactly did happen? That was 5 hours ago.
Mhm.
You need to remind all those teachers, and if I need to say, this is part of Lauren's job right now.
Mhm.
And your job is, I need 5 minutes. I'm not leaving the classroom. I just need 5 minutes for you to keep an eye on everybody while I write this down really quick.
Mhm.
And it shouldn't even take you 5 minutes.
Right. No.
But it's like a minute, 2 minutes.
Mhm.
But just enough so you get it right away. It's not. And then I would say, if it doesn't happen right away, you don't get the 2, take that time at nap time to make one, a positive one. What happened good in the morning. That would be my suggestion. Make sure you get those 2 a day.
Okay.
Always have 1 done by nap time.
I'm feeling I'll have them both done by that time.
Let's hope for a good day. But that's always good too,
Mhm. I choose
to get things done.
that over the other.
So, thinking back again to collecting data, which is our whole thought process, this time, is how can you adapt the use of data collection for a child with special needs?
By taking extra notes,
Yeah, you can take extra notes,
being more specific
specifics.
about details.
Good. And then what about a child with a severe challenging behavior? They're always kicking and screaming and biting.
Well, we're gonna have to get a team together and is that what you mean? And do a
However, you-
support plan.
You can, but we're thinking just data collection.
Oh, data collection. I'm gonna have everyone collect data in the room, all the adults.
There you go. You're all on the same page. You're all collecting that data. Whoever was there or saw it. It's perfect. That's okay. And another thing to go along with that, if it's so severe and it's all the time, you have all that information, just like we watched that monkey illusion video and everything, don't forget the positives. So you could have a person of, okay, your job today is to get 2 positives on this kid, and your job is to collect the other information. because you can't forget. It's hard.
It is.
It's so hard.
It is. Training the brain to do it all the time.
And I think it would be interesting to, and maybe coming down the road a little bit, showing that monkey video to all the other teachers in the room to be like, okay, this is what's going on. We're focusing too much on counting the number of negative times and forgetting the gorilla and the curtain chain and the person leaving and everything else going on.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to show that to Casino because I'm afraid it might frustrate her
Yeah.
because she can't focus on that many things at once.
But it's even, you show her the other video from the training. Just the one gorilla in and out. You know? And I would start with that one with everyone. And if they're like, oh, I've seen this, then you say, okay, hold on. And you show them that one. Because I said the same thing. I was like, oh, I've seen this video. And I missed the curtain. It's hard. But, so a few questions for you. Are there any other adaptations you might need with data collection? I know you're a visual learner, so I put out lots of visuals.
Yeah, no, this is having the paper for me to look at, and I'll put it on a clipboard to get it out. It'll be floating in my room, you know. Will be very helpful.
Okay. Let me see.
All small.
What about thinking about your oral learning styles?
For data collection. Well, just talking with the other adults in my room will be helpful, getting their oral feedback. I'm also thinking, like when I take videos for Gold, that's a really good documenting piece. You can rewatch it and see everything that's going on. So, and that is visual and
yes. I think with that too, just have to remember we want to try to find the before.
Yeah.
So.
Well, if I'm just randomly videoing,
yeah,
it occurs.
And you might not get it just on her with that Gold documentation. You could get it on another kid.
Right.
Because they all get angry at one point or another. We all do. I think with your oral, it might help. And I know you like using your phone a lot. Do you set a reminder at nap time to make sure I have one observation done?
Yeah, I do set reminders for myself.
So that could be one too. Because you're going to have those days where,
set alarms.
oh my gosh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Or do you set it?
That's what I do, though. I set alarms.
Yeah.
And my phone rings and buzzes, and it reminds me of the things I need to get done, like giving medication to certain kids. And
Yeah.
because it's nuts, for sure. Okay.
But that could help too.
Yeah.
So, you forgot one thing on modeling already. So we have this video, because this is part of your modeling piece as well. We're going backwards here a little. Is looking at this daily score. So, I'm going to fill this out. I'm going to talk myself out loud. So thinking about that video and doing the daily reflection and say that is the only thing that happened that day, he gets a 1, which is a good day because he had one tantrum that was less than 2 minutes long. And that's how he filled it out. I would say some positive things happened in that day is he did learn to turn take. We'll say he used a solution kit. He didn't bite that time. And some negative things that he did, like kick. He did kick in the day. So this is all part of that skill set rubric at the end of the day. So it's not the end of the day when the question is on its day. We have to get this.
Okay.
Because I think it'll be really good to see these positives. And I made 4 boxes, but you can put as many as you want, but some positives would be good.
Yeah.
We know the negatives are going to be there. And there are some days it might be a lot, some days not.
Happy drop-off.
Yeah.
There's a positive.
Great drop off today.
Yeah.
Start. And it could be something where on the same clipboard, you should have this and these all ready to go. So that you just, positive, great drop off. And take the 2 seconds to do it. And if it's at snack time when you're sitting down with the kids. I don't know if that's the best time or
No, I'll figure it out. I'll figure out when the groove is
going to work for you. That's good.
It'll depend on my day too and who I have with me and all that kind of stuff.
And don't be afraid to tell the other teachers, I want you to work on these positives.
Mhm.
Because we don't want to get everyone working on the negatives.
Mhm.
Because people just draw to those negatives.
Mhm.
Like that 5-1 bucket. Hey, every teacher in my room today, I need you to find one positive thing or 2 positive things on Sonic.
Mhm.
Did she share at snack time? Did she use her words? Did she go get the solution kit? That could really help you with data.
Mhm.
And then you have something at the end of the day for parents to be able to say.
Mhm.
And then your self-reflection too, being like, maybe today wasn't that bad of a day. She only had one tantrum, but it was for like 5 minutes, but it was only one. And look at all these good things she did.
Mhm.
And that could help you inside.
Mhm.
It will. Just gonna review my skill set reader. So I had all my things together, noted on the chart, gave a final score, and some positives and some negatives. And that's the skill set.